Hello, hello, my lovelies. Today we're going to be talking about the Ace family once again, and there has been some updates with things, so we're going to talk about it. Without any further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's jump into it. Roll the intro. Welcome back. Now, let's first talk about Austin McBroom's fight. If you don't know who these people are, the Ace family is a well-known YouTube channel that has about 19 million or so followers or subscribers on here. And it consists of Austin McBroom, Catherine McBroom, and sometimes they're Austin's brother Landon. He's part of the Ace family, even though he has his own channel. There's also Shiloh Walker, who we will mention in this video, which I have made a video on. It is in my internet news playlist, so go check that out if you feel like it to get updated. But the essential rundown is that Shiloh Walker was with Landon McBroom, who is Austin's brother, and they've had a falling out. So there is an update about that at the end. So at first, let's talk about Austin's upcoming fight that he's having. He's part of this social gloves thing where a lot of famous content creators get together and they box. Well, he has one upcoming with someone named Gib. I'm not really sure who that is. I know that he is another content creator because why else would he be part of the fight? Of course. And Gib had some medical issues, so they had to push back the fight. And they were originally going to have it at a different venue, but Austin got another venue, which is a much bigger stadium, and this is where the issue comes in. So at first, I mentioned that they were going to be having this event at a much smaller venue than the one that they have now, and there's only, some people have looked online for the fight, and they've seen that there's only a very small percentage of the seats that will be sold for this event. It basically makes the entire venue look so empty. So I don't understand why they decided to move it to a much bigger venue when they're not going to be able to fill all the seats out. That doesn't make sense to me. And on the event of them selling out, there was a video that they were doing talking about this. And Austin's dad pops up and is like, well, if you do sell out, they can just move the stage, which I don't think you can move a stage. I'm pretty sure those stages are all bolted down, especially the kinds in stadiums when they have like halftime shows and stuff. When performers come on, they come out of a platform in the actual stage. So I don't understand if maybe it's not one of those kinds that have those platforms that go up and down below the stage, but most stages have those, so I'm not sure how they plan on moving the stage, especially when it's probably intricate machinery inside of it, like a platform or something inside of it. That part made no sense to me. Just saying. And regardless of them selling out these seats, some people have looked at like the seats that have currently sold, and it doesn't look like they're actually selling a lot of seats for this fight. And I kind of understand why, because the last fight that Austin had, I'm pretty sure was the one that he had with Bryce Hall. And he did not even pay Bryce back for that fight, for participating in that fight. I think it was like $5 million, and Bryce still hasn't seen a single cent of his money. I think I understand why people wouldn't pay to see this fight. That's just me. If that's your thing, you want to go see some YouTubers fight, go ahead, go do it. Go have fun. It's not my jam. I'd rather be at home playing video games or reading a book. So that's just me though. Now we're going to move on to what's up with Catherine, and what's going on is she is currently being sued again by her skincare line, 1212 Gateway, I believe it's called. Yeah, 1212 Gateway. And they were already in one lawsuit before because they decided to do this partnership with Catherine McBroom, and she basically took over all their social media and decided to just like take everything over. And then they were trying to move this product production to another bigger warehouse, I believe. And that did not agree with Catherine in any way because she wanted to do it in her own facility or at her house, and they couldn't come to terms on it. So at the end of this lawsuit, the agreement that they came up to in court was that Catherine promotes the brand. She continues to promote the brand through her social media. They get their social media, and Catherine is legally obligated to promote the brand, but she hasn't done that. She has not continued to promote the brand since this happened. Like, this is a normal kind of deal that influencers make is, you know, a company comes to an influencer and they're like, hey, you promote our brand, we'll pay you, that kind of thing. And Catherine has not even promoted this brand. In fact, she's promoted organic brands and Ace Family merch and all this other stuff while not holding that obligation that she has now legally to promote the 1212 Gateway skincare line. And that is partially owned by TBL, I believe. Yeah, TBL Cosmetics. And TBL is now suing her for not upholding those requirements and that legal settlement, this legal settlement, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. I have a stutter. I'm sorry. But anyway, they told her that, hey, you're not promoting our brand. You're legally obligated to, so now we're going to sue you. So that's what's happening. And in the filings, the lawyers for this cosmetics company are mentioning all the different kinds of legal trouble that the Ace family has been in, including the lawsuit that they had with Beverly, this actual city of Beverly Hills. And I believe that was like $100 million lawsuit or something. So they're like, hey, this isn't the only lawsuit that these people have been in. There's been this lawsuit and that lawsuit and this lawsuit and this lawsuit. They're not playing around, it sounds like, so. She should have just made some videos. I'm just saying, she should have just made some darn videos promoting this brand. She already had one issue with them. Why not just promote their brand? Just me. This is all alleged. This is all my opinion. Don't come for me, Ace family. Please. I don't make that much on these videos as it is. Please don't take my quarter that I make per video. Thanks. Now we come up to the last update somewhat of what's going on with Shyla Walker. If you already watched my previous video, I recommend you do go and watch it because you get the rundown of everything that's happening. And her dad has come forward and said some things that are really just kind of not it. He's saying that Shyla is a compulsive liar, that he doesn't believe that Landon would be a harmful father, that he thinks that the Ace family is great, that he when Shyla's mom had all these children that she wanted to yeetus the fetuses, if you know what I mean, and he didn't want that to happen at the time, but now he says that he should have let his wife yeetus the fetus, and with the exception of one of his kids, and that child has now sadly passed away. That was Shyla's sister, who also, I believe, was on social media. And he thinks that it was selfish of Shyla when she got big, you know, for being with Landon and being a part of the Ace family, so to speak, that she should have been promoting her sister's social media and not just her own. And that was selfish, and that after her sister passed, that was when Shyla started talking about her sister, and that, and he said, and I quote, he said this basically, that Shyla was using her sister's unalived body for clout and money, and that Shyla just needs to stop, and that's not it to me. Because Shyla really hasn't been speaking up, as I said in my previous video. Shyla hasn't really spoken up until now about everything that's been going on with her. And that was simply because Landon knew she was going to be taking their kid and him to Disney. And after learning this information, it seems he took their kid to Disney and didn't even tell Shyla until after they came back, which shut her off. Like, that set her off, and that made her want to start speaking up because I believe she just got tired of being stepped on by these people because they're so big and so powerful in comparison to her now. Like, she's not actually part of the Ace family anymore. So they're all just saying that she's crazy, she's a liar, blah, 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 blah. And that she's a clout chaser and a gold digger and yada, yada, yada. When it sounds like she hasn't done anything until now. If she was really a money-hungry, gold-digging clout chaser, she would be posting every day on her YouTube channel about these people when she didn't even make a YouTube video when she talked about the stuff that she did. She posted it on Instagram. Can you even make money doing Instagram? I don't know. Can you? Let me know in the comments. Can you make money doing Instagram? I mostly just post stuff there that I hardly use Instagram these days. I hardly use it. I use Twitter more than I do Instagram. So, if you make money making Instagram posts, let me know. Not that I'm going to make money off of it. I just find it interesting that people make money off of it. That's it. So, that's what I got for you guys today. What are your thoughts about this whole situation? Let me know in the comments below. I'm so glad fall is coming. If you couldn't see my beanie, I am so excited that Halloween and fall is coming because I hate summer. If you also hate summer, let me know in the comments because I hate summer. It's stinky, it's sweaty, it's gross. I'm glad fall is here. It's time for big sweaters. It's time for beanies. It's time for some Halloween. Got my Halloween shirt on. I'm a huge horror fan. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the situation. Let me know in the comments below. I don't just talk about this kind of stuff. I also talk about books, movies, TV shows, anime. I talk about all kinds of things. If I find it interesting, it goes on the channel. That's why the name's The Random Show. It's random for a reason. That's what I got for you guys. I love you all so, so much, and I hope you have the best day. Bye.